So here I go. I'm going to animate. And I'm going to use one of my, hang on a second, turn on my sound down. Okay, you ready? Guys, then it's being videotaped. You can see the video later if you don't want to watch now. But I need it quiet because I'm going to video this. And what I'm going to do is go to PolyView, the little parrot, and he's in my taskbar. So I open up PolyView, and it will come up with just a blank gray screen like this. Step number 1, you go File, and you do Create Animated GIF. File, Create Animated GIF. Then what you do is you add the files. Step 2, add the files, and you have to go find out. That's why you put them all in a folder so you don't have to mess around with that. So I'm going to go to, I gotta find my files. Not easy sometimes. And this is period number 2. And let's see, I'll do the airplane animation. I'm gonna do my airplane one. And if you highlight all of these airplanes, they may not go in the right order. So I just double click on each one of them separately so they're in the right order, because animation in the wrong order is not good. So I'm double clicking on every one of my 10 pictures, okay? And then I add them all down here. So add files, and you go to your animation, you add them all in order, make sure that they're in order. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, and then I do the continue. So I click continue, okay? I click continue, and now each one of these has a time delay of 10, a 10, which is a tenth of a second. So a tenth, a tenth, a tenth, a tenth, all the way down the line. And what I want to do is, and I made a mistake on my airplane because I left the tail sticking in there, but I'm still going to stop it on the, I'm going to put a 200 would be, if I could put 200, that's 2 seconds. If I put 300, that's 3 seconds. And I just put it on the last one. If you want to slow down your plane, you can click and highlight all of these, and I could put these, or if I wanted to speed them up, I could put it to a 5. 0 is the fastest you can run it. Okay? So each one of these is at 5 now, and the last one is at 300. You notice that the loop is set at 0. You guys listening? The loop, you see where the loop is right here? The loop is set at 0. That means it goes over and over and over and over. If I set it to 1, it'll just do it once. If I set it to 3, what do you think it's going to go to, Sam? 3. It'll go 3 times, but I'm just going to leave it go infinite. And the last one I put at 3 seconds. 200 is 2 seconds. 5 is like a half of a tenth, which was whatever that is. All right, I'm not a math teacher. I used to be. Okay, now here's the problem with the hard server drive. For some reason, when you save these on the server drive, they don't work. So I'm just going to have you put them on the desktop, and you can make a folder. I've already done 2 of them. I'm just going to make a folder on the desktop, and this is going to be my actual animation. And the first one I'm going to put in there then, this is going to be fly airplane, or whatever I want to call it. But you put them on the desktop, because if you put them on the server, they won't build. And when you click save, it doesn't actually save. What saving does, it just gets it ready to save. If you want to save it, you have to build it. Once you build it, see, if I build it, it asks me to save it again. So if I make a change and I say, oh, I don't want 300, I'm just going to make 200 here, I have to rebuild it to save those changes. So I don't have to hit browse again. I just build, change something, I build it. Once you get out of here, you got to recreate it. You can't come back in and change it. And then I just view it. So here's my airplane. I wish I would have flown it off of the edge. I got the tail, like it stopped in midair. But anyway, you see the animation. This is the only animation that I want you to use. You don't. Okay, when we're going to look at these animations, you're going to put them on your website. All right. If you don't have a website, you're going to make a animation page, and I'll show you that later. But that's how you animate. Step 1, create animated GIF. Step 2, add files. Add the files. Continue. Set up the time delays. The loop, if you want it to do infinite, it's 0. You browse. You put it on the desktop. You build, and then you view it. If you want to make a change, you have to rebuild it, and then you view it. Okay? Awesome.